Hello everybody, welcome to OCHD and welcome to another Jumputi Heroes News video. Today we are talking about the upcoming event which has been revealed will be the 19 million downloads celebration. I've put the diagram up for you on screen of the roadmap, but this time in Japanese. I will have the English one up in just a moment, but I just want the Japanese one up to show because I couldn't quite fit the timings exactly as they are shown on the Japanese one onto the English one, because obviously Japanese, different characters, some things take up more space than others, and so on and so forth. Plus I put some little diagrams in there, but it's basically the same. It's not that far off. And in this diagram you can see that Black Clover takes up the first half of December, and then during the second half of December, this is where we had a little bit of confusion, because you can see it says 20 million downloads, and 20 million downloads, that little, what would you call it, oval I suppose, that seems to run, as it is shown on the screen, from the end of the end of the Black Clover event in December until the start of the Naruto event in January. However, you can also see that there is an event shown above, or there is something shown above, and there is something shown below, which if we switch over to the English one, you will be able to see the thing above was that dual unit appearing, and the thing below was the stuff about Kirizu Sensei. So, logically, we believe that the 20 million downloads event would be coming for Christmas. Now, that would mean that we had skipped the 19 million downloads event, but they've skipped before. In fact, for 9 million downloads, they skipped. So, not that far-fetched, not that strange, but there you are. We are getting 90 million downloads, and I guess we can assume that 20 million downloads is sort of the New Year event, with 90 million downloads being the Christmas event. This seems to equate to essentially a 1 month event, 2 events back to back, both most likely ensemble events. The end of this event, the end of New Year and Christmas together, seemingly will be on the 12th of January, because we have the Naruto reprints all back until the 12th. And we are assuming that is the countdown to the Naruto event that would start on the 12th, and then we have Naruto, Boruto, so on and so forth. So, we have to fill 4 weeks. 4 weeks? Is it more than that? How much is it on the calendar in actual days? From the 14th of December to the 12th of January, it's almost exactly 4 weeks. It's like 4 weeks in a day or something like that. Or is this event starting on the 15th? Let me check. This event is starting on the 14th, yeah. So 4 weeks in a day. That is how long we have spent on the 90 million downloads and then the 20 million downloads event. That is a lot of content. We know very little about 20 million downloads other than it will have a new dual unit. And for now, let's put that to the back of our minds. So we've done all our predictions and stuff already, but let's talk a little bit about what we do know. For the 90 million downloads event, we have 2 characters revealed. You can see their silhouettes on screen now. And those characters, it was supposed to be teasers, but they were both characters we knew about already. They are both limited characters, and that will be the new Sasuke Uchiha, who has come over from the Taiwan version of the game, and the Kirizu Sensei, which we have discussed in previous videos. They will both be limited characters. Now, what is the theme of this event? That is a big question a lot of people have had, because these characters have so little to do with one another. Now, one thing that was brought up, based on the little preview we had on the roadmap that said, "Do you remember your promise of Sensei?" Yon from Discord suggested to me this could be an event themed around promises. Makes sense for Christmas. It normally I would associate promises with like romance series. There's definitely a lot of that. But we've got Sasuke in there. And so I don't think it can be like a purely like romance love festival type thing with him. So what could it mean? Assuming the theme was promises, what could we get? There's shockingly high number of things we could actually get, and just to skim through some of the things I was able to think of off the top of my head in like 20 minutes, half an hour planning this video. From One Piece, there's like 5 or 6 different things. 3D 2Y, that's a promise. The promise to Vivi at the end of that arc. The Straw Hats when they're first going onto the Grand Line and they make their promises. Zoro's promise when he gets beat by Mihawk. Loads of examples, but one thing trumps them all, and that is Jinbei. We know that Jinbei is available on the Taiwan server, and I believe he will be coming over to the JP server during this event as a standard gacha unit. And the reason I believe that is because that he made the promise to Luffy that he had some stuff to do, he's got to go, but when he comes back, if Luffy asks him again to join his crew, he will say yes, and he did that. So obviously, if the unit's already done, if he fits the theme, if he's good to go, why wouldn't you? So I have a feeling he's going to be one of our standard gacha units. I don't know how many of those we can expect, but if I had to guess, I'd say a maximum of 4 for this particular event. Possibly 3 on one banner, 1 on a boost banner or something like that. Or possibly a 2 and 2. They've done 2 and 2 before. It might be a 2 and a 1. That could also be the case. I don't think it will just be 3, but I suppose it could be. Bear in mind, Sasuke is going to come out for the start of the event. So he's going to be out from probably either the 14th or 15th. And then we're expecting Kirizu to come out for Christmas Day. So you got to fill in the gaps a little bit in the lead up to... Well, I mean, New Year might start very shortly after Kirizu. We don't know. Like, there's like a week gap there. Like, we could get countdown stuff and whatever pretty much straight away. We don't know. In terms of other promises and stuff, and I led with One Piece because, let's be honest, it's by far the most likely thing to appear. The second most likely thing to appear, as always, Kimetsu no Yaiba. There's not very strong picks here, so you're lucky. Tanjiro's promise to... What was it? It was like... track down Muzan. No matter where he goes, he'll follow him to the depths of hell. Which is, by the way, dope as hell. We still don't have Muzan. We know a sprite exists for him. We still don't have Muzan. Well, we have the version 1, but I mean, you know, the one that looks like Michael Jackson, we still don't have him. So maybe Michael Jackson Muzan. Rengoku's promise to his mother, which happened during... I mean, how... We've already got a couple of versions of Akaza, so I don't know we'd get a new Akaza, but possibly a new Rengoku made his promise to his mother to protect the weak. It's his job to always protect the weak and to do his job properly. So maybe, but again, sort of weak. Some of the stronger picks. Goku's promise to marry Chi-Chi. We still don't have Chi-Chi, which is outrageous. So, is it possible? Is it possible that Chi-Chi could be coming during this event? That would be sick. We have Gon's promise to Palm that they would beat Knuckle and Shoot. You might remember that as the Pinky promise in the episode or the chapter. Whether that would mean that Palm would be added or possibly that Knuckle and Shoot would be added. Because again, not in the game. Any of them. None of them are in the game. Then we have... what's this one? Byakuya's promise to Rei. This is sort of a outside of the story type thing. But I do believe it's still technically shown in Jump. In the Dr. Stone spin-off manga about Senku's dad. I don't want to say Deku's dad. Senku's dad, Byakuya. He made a promise to Rei that one day humanity would come back to space. Is it spoilers? Has Byakuya been adapted into anime? I don't know. We've talked about Byakuya before, but either Byakuya or Rei would make a very good legend summon, or Byakuya could be a character, I guess. Either way, there was a promise there. Could work. Deku's promise to Eri, again, another one. It's sort of a big moment, and we already kind of have Deku, and we already we have Eri, sure, but like possibly this could be, maybe they could do the gentle criminal fight again, and they could have him drop La Brava, and maybe Eri could be like a standard Gatchun or something. I don't know. This was one of my favorites. Bakuman. Have I mentioned Bakuman recently? I don't know. I love Bakuman. If you haven't read it, please do. Treat yourself. Mashiro's promise to Miho that he will make a successful manga so that they can get an anime series and she can voice the heroine of the anime. That's a huge one. That's like a major like driving force of the story from very early on. Yes, we need more Bakuman. I don't know if we'd get a new Mashiro, but we still don't have Miho. So yes, please. And the last one I've written down here is the promise with him from the Promised Neverland. I can't imagine them making him into a unit. Maybe like a legend summon or something. Maybe like a new standard gacha Emma, like from post time skip or whatever. Lots of things, lots of possibilities. I don't know. I'm calling him because that's what I call him on the wiki, because his actual name is just like gargled, unreadable stuff. So could be lots of options. And if you do think of any others, let me know in the comments. We should actually be seeing tonight who might be standard gacha. Very exciting stuff. I don't know who to expect. I have a feeling there's some obvious ones I've forgotten, but very exciting. What's also exciting is that right now the Taiwan server is in its Jumputi Heroines event, and that will be ending on the 17th. So that will be ending shortly after we start the event on Japan for the 19 million downloads. And Taiwan should be getting some sort of celebration event at this point. It is very unlikely the next event for them will be Black Clover. They should be getting a celebration event instead over the course of Christmas, over the course of New Year. So will they get our event? Will they get a different event? I think they're supposed to have their 0.5 anniversary. Will they get that? I don't know. I don't know. Is it the 0.5 anniversary or is it the full anniversary? I don't even remember. I can't. When did Taiwan drop? Luckily, I have the OCHD website where all this information is contained, available at my fingertips. OCHD.co.uk, link in the description as always. And if I go to the About page, I will be able to see that the Taiwan version launched on the 18th of June. So the 18th of December would be the half anniversary. Well, I guess it's the 2.5 anniversary because it launched in 2019. So 2.5 anniversary would be starting the day after this event ends. So Taiwan also has a big event coming up, and we don't even know what it's going to be. So just absolute craziness. Additionally, hopefully this video doesn't go out too late for people so they don't miss it. So you have the opportunity to get this. They've released all the limited banners in the countdown, but they all have a first multi free. So do not miss out on that. Just log into the game, get your free multi. Yellow one, day 1, green one, day 2, red one, day 3, blue one, day 4. You get a free multi on each of those. And there's some very nice stuff in there. You could get very lucky. So make sure to do that. And I think that's all there really is to say for now. What could this event be? I think we're going to find out very soon. I'm very excited. And I don't know. I don't know. For people wondering, Sasuke is not particularly exciting to me, but I know it's very exciting for a lot of people. I don't know. I don't really care about Sasuke that much. Kirizu, I'm very happy to see her getting a new version. I'm very excited to see her in the popularity poll costume. Very, very nice. I don't know what the new type of event for Christmas is going to be that they teased. I see no indicator of that here, so I don't know. And what could 20 million downloads hold? Could it be a Dark Heroes event? Is that on the cards? Is that a possibility? Only time will tell. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.